ABC7 is the official home of the UTEP Miners, and I'm joined by the head coach of the UTEP volleyball team, Coach Ben Wallis. Coach Wallis, thanks for taking the time.
Always. Enjoy being here.
Guys are going to wrap up the home slate coming up this week, Friday, then Saturday against Liberty. How's the team looking as you head into your final two home matches coming up of the season?
We got back from off the road, and we had a Halloween match against Chicago State. We were able to sweep Chicago State, who's a pretty good little independent team. And then I gave the players 3 full days off just to get away from volleyball and rest their bodies. And it's really much needed this time of year. There's a lot of bumps and bruises. And also mentally, it's just good to get away.
Yeah, you guys have a lot to play for. You're 9-5 in Conference USA, currently tied for 3rd along with NMSU. So an important set of matches coming up as far as what you want headed to the Conference USA tournament coming up. So what's the mindset headed in there?
Yeah, a lot to play for. I mean, if we can win both against Liberty this weekend, we'll be tied for 2nd and giving ourselves a chance to be seeded properly into the Conference USA tournament. And then from there, it's just to kind of, a survive in advance, move on, and just worry about who's in front of you that day. But more importantly, we have a couple of things that we need to accomplish this weekend, and 2 of them are really big. One is we're 8-0 at home, and I don't know that UTEP's ever been undefeated at home. And so that's something we've had a goal since 2019 of doing, since we were here and took over the program in 2019. And we want to be undefeated at home. We just don't want to win games. We also want to be the top attended team in the conference like we have been several years. So that's a big deal to us. So we're really begging. We're out all over the place. I've been sending out text messages and emails to everybody and try to get big, giant crowds like we've been having all year to Memorial on Friday night and Saturday afternoon so we can win that title as well. And
it's a good squad coming in Liberty because they're right on your heels as far as the standings currently in 4th. So what do you know about Liberty?
Liberty's very, very talented. Earlier in the year when they were healthy, they beat a top 25 opponent and also took another one to 5 before they got hurt. And they have all those players back now. And so they're really playing well. They're very veteran. They've got a veteran senior setter whose dad won a Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens, and Trent Dilfer, his daughter, Delaney Dilfer, is setting them. And so they're good, and she's a baller. We're more physical. We have more weapons than they are, but they're good. They're 85th in the RPI, so they're a top 100 team. So we really need all of our El Paso faithful, our Memorial Maniacs out this weekend to be as loud as possible. Our fans are obnoxious, and I love it. They really care about our volleyball team, and so we need Liberty to leave here going, holy smokes, that's where the conference championships are being held next year. And we're not looking forward to that,
Yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, it's very loud in there. And that's what Liberty has to look forward to. You get to wrap up the regular season at home, senior night. Just what is this squad? What does it mean to you, especially some of those seniors on your squad?
Yeah, these 5 young women are a big part of what we've done here to change the losing program into a winning one, to a program that people know the name. They know UTEP volleyball now. And several years ago, when people like Alianza Darley showed up and Hande Yedis and Alyssa Ciañez were here as young people, our program was one that was still fighting for an identity. And those 3 specifically have done a great job of being great leaders this year, putting up big points. We've seen a great transformation with those players, and they're a big part of it.
Well, go out and support those Miners. The final 2 matches of the season at home at Memorial Gym. You can watch them Friday, 6 p.m. start time, and then again on Saturday, 1 p.m. start time for that. They'll be taking on the Liberty Flames. My thanks to Coach Wallis. Coach Wallis, thanks for taking the time, and best of luck this week.
Absolutely. We need everybody out, and picks up and go Miners.
Picks up indeed. Back to you.
All right, the First Alert continues. We issued it last night. It's going to continue for tomorrow.